Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Hope y'all are doing fantastic and not going through a crisis of decks like I am at the moment. We are here at sthavock here, the lore guy, currently considering what the heck I'm going to be playing at Vegas, baby. So, let's talk. If we all saw, I did not go to Nats this week, as most people thought I was going to. Unfortunately, I never got a Nats invite, and I really wanted to use... Actually, let's change the camera, so that way it's just looking at me directly. And I really wanted to use my PTI for Vegas, because I just felt like that would be the more fun opportunity. It gave me more time to plan out a trip, as I felt like Nats was too soon. So I decided that I wanted to take the time, go to just see how Nats plays out. I knew with the new set releasing, things might change. Who knew how bad they were going to change with Boots of Omus? Boy, hi, Kai. You good? Good boy. With how bad they were with Boots of Omus Ward. I mean, there's also just the common boots that you can run. Like, you don't need to run Boots of Omus Ward just to prevent the flick. One prevention is all you needed on for free, essentially. So, I've been thinking a little bit. I know I talked to Mitch a little bit during Scowling's game, and I've been wondering, okay, so what do we need to do to get around Boots, or the new meta? Well, the new meta is two things. It is Boots, and it is Gravy Bones. Gravy Bones is already a hard matchup. It got a little better, but honestly, just not really good without a good way to clean up allies. So I've been thinking, and I was looking over the deck list Mitch sent me, and I sorry, we'll get into Osilio in a second. I wholeheartedly have been I do think that Justin Nick is a really good card. On the off chance that you don't have your Unmake the Underlings in or a Pilfer the Tomb when they have a not Sawbones, Chum out, you need a good way to clear those allies, and that's a pretty decent way to clear the allies. Also, a bunch more blue +1s. I know that the deck initially played Bonds of Attraction, and we might go back to that if I feel like the health gain is necessary. But I thought that instead of Bonds of Attraction, we'd add one Unmake the Underlings and two Reaper's Call instead of one. Because if boots are so apparent, as I fear they might be, having a, let's see, so 1 in 15 chance of drawing one of these in your opening hand is not bad, especially if you're just trying to find an extra way to mark your opponent. Because the game plan doesn't change. It's free up a dagger slot and mark your opponent. So if you get a blue and a Reaper's Call, great. If you get two reds and a Reaper's Call and something for Arsenal, also great. Not the best, and definitely a work in progress. I mean, I literally just saw this list today, and these were just my initial... It does sadden me that I am pivoting off of a dagger-focused build, and it looks like back into stealth. But I don't hate it, per se. Next, we have Up Sticks and Run Yellow. That's probably going to be filtered out for another blue. Honestly, I'm thinking another Reaper's Call. We'll see how that goes, because A, Reaper's Call blocks for 3, 2, it marks the opponent, 3, I'm not sure how many retrieval effects I really need. Obviously, you're keeping the 3 original between the original Up Sticks and Runs, but those are the only other things that I'm thinking about right now. We go from 1 Fate Foreseen to 1 Zinc Below as well. I am thinking I prefer 2 Fate Foreseens. The big question is, what do you do when you lock a blue in your hand off of a Ponder, or put a blue in the arsenal off of a Ponder? And the thing about the old list compared to this list is the old list was very good at... Also, please let me know if my audio's fine. The old list was very good at just saying, hey, the only bad blue you will get is Under the Trapdoor. Now, it's Under the Trapdoor and Reaper's Call. I'm happy with putting one of these in the arsenal if it just means I'm going to see a Justin Nick in the future. The other thing is adding a Command and Conquer. It's fine. I mean, it's with Tunic and a blue and a Codex of Frailty. It's a better target than a Leave No Witnesses. And just with the sheer amount of ambushes, I think it is fine. However, I don't think it's enough to go down to 2 Leave No Witnesses. But that's something I can consider later if that's what I want to do. But this is just me talking it out. One inertia trap I think is fine. Very rarely do I get them off successfully. Obviously, certain matches they're always going to be got off. Others they're not. 3 Mark of the Black Widows, 3 to the points. I don't think there's anything too spicy. Infiltrate's fine, but that's actually an inventory card. Incision is a block 3. It is, however, just a +3 instead of a +4. So looking at everything else, this seems like the bulk. We'll put this in the inventory as well. And then I'm just going to put that in the inventory. Treat it like a up sticks and run. Sorry, not up sticks and run. Pick up the point. Only get it when I when I feel like I'm filtering a lot of daggers, but I don't think I'm going to be doing that. So let's go over the sideboard. Gravy, Katsu and Ocilio, and Ziggy. Up sticks and run for more fatigue matchups. We got Take Up the Mantles for when we need to put in more stealth. Obviously, probably for just when I set in the Infiltrate in the Mark of the Black Widows. Defensive package. When I don't hate that my opponent has an inertia, and to the point, which I don't care, I will always play that card. So this is what I'm thinking right now. This is my Creepy Crawlies list because of spiders. I don't hate it. I just don't know how it's going to work yet. So I'd say we're going to give this a few good games. And then when I want to just have like a palate cleanser or a refresher, I've been messing around with this Ocilio deck list a little bit because sometimes you just want to shoot at your opponent with arcane damage until they die. So if I feel like I want to do that, we'll give that a shot. And why is it Oswolio instead of the other one? Mostly it's just because I think Oswolio is cool. And I have one of these, which I will show the class. Here, I'll just show that. I got one of these, which is very, very pretty. So if I'm going to play an Ocilio, I would like to play Oswolio. Yeah, that did not show up on camera that well. That's too funny. Okay, so what about content? Let's talk about content while we wait for someone to join me. I have queued up. Oh, never mind. We are going to go first against you. Now, here's the thing that I do need to change eventually. So we did say we were going to put in the bells. We don't want to give them the codex. They probably won't get go again. They won't get high buffs. It's funny to infiltrate. We'll put in infiltrate, 3 Black Widows, and up sticks and run. Quick chat, thinking players, please bear with me. We'll also put a sink below to filter the hands and some reactions. Let's actually put in all of these and take out the infiltrates in that. There we go. Okay, so this is going to be awful. Okay, so dagger into flick. They're not running Boots of Almost Ward, but they are playing. Okay, so not bad. I'll keep this in my hand to get in the graveyard ASAP, so that way I can get it before they can get a overcrowded. I've been playing against one of my locals who has been playing Ziggy, it feels like, non-stop. Let's get that card out of my hand. Yep, Calming Breeze, that's fine. We assumed that's what was going to happen. This is the issue. And then we'll just try and get some damage in here. Also, because of just the sheer amount of prevention, I should have brought the other boots. So that is already a mess up on my part. It's because I don't have a deck list for this all figured out yet. But I'm not going to be punished because I'm immediately going to grab an Orb Weaver Spinneret. Called it. And then I can do Orb Weaver Spinneret into a really big dagger. Arsenaling the Codex of Frailty. Haze Bending sucks. Cosmic Duality trigger. Yep, because I definitely am in trouble. Mitch! What's going on, buddy? So, we are going to do cut from the same cloth. Let's see what they've got. They just have Ward 1 and 9 block. So then we'll do Orb Weaver Spinneret. Lead up with a Kiss of Death, targeting face. Yeah, I know. We need to get rid of that haze bending, but I don't have a good way to do it at the moment. What is it? What is it, buddy? What's your new love? T-Tox for both. Choosing. There we go. They can resolve theirs first. So that way we blow it up. Enigma? Enigma? And Sage? Okay, so we've got some damage on. We've got a Codex of Frailty in the arsenal. They've got Gone in a Flash. What am I looking about? What am I looking for here? We can do arsenal. Use. This is a pitch. This is a block. Right? Because then, okay, this hand is not good. Is there a way for me to clean up the haze bending as well as possibly kill some of their field? Go this face incision into haze bending, which means that I want to get them marked. So we say no blocks. We're not chumps. Also, man, no, I mean, Enigma is definitely doing good. I mean, I think that Illusionist has a really good place right now, obviously as the Guardian beater, and now, as we know, Briar is not tearing up as much of a storm as everyone thought. Okay, there are Starlight Road. There we go. Okay, so now we have to threaten their arsenal, which is something I did not fully consider here. Ooh, frustrating. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We can figure this out. So we can do Codex of Frailty. We're gonna just do initial dagger. So okay, Starlight Road actually wasn't a ward. So does that mean I change what I want to do? Yes, because they have that. So I need to still be able to threaten what I want. So we're gonna start with dagger, face. I hate keeping the haze bending out for infinite value, especially with what they've got. Okay. Let's go ahead and get that up to 4. Okay, that's fine, because we are just going to go mark you. This goes for 2, which only eats the spectral shield. That's frustrating. Because I would love for that to only come in for 1. Hey, Rose! If it literally just started, Pockets. So let me just say, thinking, please bear with me. This card in my hand sucks. Okay, mark. This sucks. Yeah, some Cuphead music is always good. So this is gonna stink because we are going to do Codex of Frailty. Well, they're marked, so this does just get native go again. It threatens the Spectral Shield, so let's just go ahead and shuffle that into my deck. I'm excited for that. Yeah, Cuphead 2 sounds fantastic. Okay, so now we're getting that Spectral Shield cleared. Yeah, I lose the mark, but honestly, it makes this require 2 cards, and it's probably it's going to be Hat. It's going to be Hat. Ziggy Starlight! Heck yeah. Well, I appreciate you being here, man. Pockets, all of you. I appreciate all of you. Marcouche, how's it going? How's it going, Marco? This is a list that's a combination of just my immediately thoughts on the new stuff and Nova Chan's list from last month or 2 months ago at this point, honestly. Okay, so they are. Hey, we got one of their D-reacts. We love to see it. And we're getting their life down. So to the point in the arsenal is okay. Well, that's not okay, is how little pitch I have. Let's go ahead and sink the Leave No Witnesses and hope for a blue. Oh, never lucky. We are playing unmakes. I'm considering adding pick two pieces as well, but we shall see. This hand is sad. I'm just gonna say, yeah. Is there okay, you know what I can do? It's less than optimal, but it threatens a mark on hit, and then I'm just gonna clean up the haze bending as well. So we are just going to go Ziggy. Wait. I would rather go Ziggy, pitch like this. This will mean that I use the, to the point to, oh God, that's for 5, isn't it? It's for 3 because it's auras. To the point. Pokey pokey. Well, we're still getting what I want, which I'm happy about. I'm playing one unmake. I'll show you the deck list once I'm done here, Mitch. I'll show you what I did to it. And then Tunicked Resource to kill the haze bending. Yeah, they get, and they're gonna play a second haze bending almost immediately. Just watch. They're just gonna swing Spectra for 5. Anything really good? We have a Kiss of Death, which doesn't hurt. I can do Dagger on a hit, Persuasive Prognosis. We can do Savor Bloodshed into Dagger on a hit, Persuasive Prognosis, into Take Up the Mantle, assuring a Kiss of Death trigger. Okay, so then we take this. Okay, ouchies. The other option is to pitch the Persuasive, sending the Art of Desire Body Mind, which could threaten a draw on hit. This is where I would have loved to have the discard a card mark. Okay, no blocks, because only D-react. Yep. That's fine. I think we do... Well, they have... Oh, that's so frustrating. They have the Spectral Shield, so I can't flick. Is there a better path forward here? They already got the card in their arsenal. Let's risk it for the biscuit here and see what I draw off the top here. Yeah, that's what I was just doing. So now this comes in for 5. Not great. Not bad, because it's 5 threatening 6. We'll just take up the mantle. We'll get 2 value out of our take up. It'll get us 5, and they will full block it. Let's go ahead. Yeah, I brought the wrong boots. I'm well aware of that. Flick the Graphene Calycera to heat up your prevention, and you Calming Blues. Okay. Wow. I'm loving this block slop, huh? I'm about to put that in Arsenal. Okay. Well. Persuasive Prognosis, pitch, play, Codex of Frailty. Leave no witnesses, obviously. Not a lot else I can really do. Ziggy Starlight. Yeah, I'm aware I brought the wrong boots. That's on me. That's on me. It's because I totally forgot. What do you mean by jam? Okay, we're gonna do that first, and then we hit a red. We will take Well, they've got Command and Conquer, and they have Miraging Metamorph. This is for 7 for 1 token. Just an egg. Ah, yes. Me too, Mitch. Me too. Do I want the Command and Conquer since it would threaten whatever I draw? Yeah, we're taking the Command and Conquer. And then they can go ahead and get their ambush card for their arsenal. We are going to choose Just a Nick because we're going to psych them out. Leave no witnesses. The Leave no witnesses is not going towards face, though. Unless they do not pick. Yeah, so they chose Overcrowded. So Leave no witnesses goes right into haze bending. Enjoy that card in your arsenal. Oh, back to back. Okay. Pretty decent arsenal card. Take 4. Not really regretting anything too much. Dagger into Persuasive. Yeah, because they're doing Lightning Greaves combo. Ziggy does Lightning Greaves. So I was thinking it might actually be worth it. Okay, they're giving it go again. And then they're swinging it for 5? Okay, so that's not great. And with their Overcrowded in the arsenal, let's begin by daggering them for 1. They will lose one of their wards, which was the only reason I sent it here. I guess I should have probably done this first and then tried to get the mark with the dagger, actually. I take that back. So, because then it almost always assures the hit, because this is 9 value. It's the same combo as last time, y'all! Overcrowded. It still will hit. It will no longer hit. That is a complete option, and it probably would have gotten me more value than what I did. So, Mitch, I think you are right. I think you are 1,000, because then I could have flicked the Kiss of Death. Yeah, you are 1,000% right. This was a awful turn, and I lost so much value, and I just gained all of that value back. Okay, we are looking at up, Sticks, and Run, Retrieve. Then we will do Dagger for 1. Well, no, I guess. Well, it doesn't have Go again, so let's try and clean up the board. And then I'll probably use Incision here unless they overblock, in which that case I will. It sure does, buddy. It sure does. Oh, look at that. A 3 block. We'll just do both and that. First, it's Assassin, buddy. What? What do you mean, what the hell is this? This is Assassin. Okay, so we got them down to 12. Hey, I was playing Wizards to test some things. Well, that's frustrating. Yeah, Arsenal. Oh, they're keeping it. They're keeping it. Oh. Okay, that changes things. They are drawing a card, and they are going to Arsenal that. And I already know that they are a heavy D-React deck, so the Command & Conquer is going to come in clutch right here, actually. So we can do cut from the same cloth, well, I think we just dagger, flick, CNC. Keep the Orb Weaver Spinneret for next turn. Yeah! Just lean back and throw. Oh, shoot. My card. Hey! Dayton, how's it going, buddy? Hey, I still have your eye. When are you coming to get that? Wait. Guys, I marked them. First time ever. First time I ever marked the Ziggy. All game. If you need me to send it to you or something, I can totally do that, by the way. I know you're very, very busy right now. Okay, but I'm about to take some arcane damage, which is always fun. Then we are going to do Fandle's Tunic into Command and Conquer. Yes. Please do, man. We need to get dinner or something. They are marked indeed, Mitch. And Command and Conquer is coming at them right now. So they could not have taken a better play line for me, honestly. Okay. He bleeds. So they will pockets. What the hell? Okay. Hold on. I gotta figure out what just happened because I just saw pockets got banned. Nightbot, what was that? Hold on. You deleted message. Add as moderator. Hold on. Pockets, just give me 20 seconds, buddy. YouTube streaming. How to unban. How did that happen? How to unban as streamer. How did that happen? Community moderation. Hold on. I think I'm figuring it out. I don't know, Burst! Things are weird, okay? Oh, God. How do I, hold on. Oh, gosh. Pockets, we're gonna figure this out in a second. Please don't die! I need to disable Nightbot on YouTube. I thought it was gonna be fun, and then for some reason, it decides to ban Pockets! What the hell? Oh, God. I marked the wrong person. Hey, guys, they're staying marked at the end of this turn. By the way, this music is perfect for what's going on right now. I don't know what he did to... Well, first of all, I think it's because I disabled all of the ban features on Twitch, and I forgot to disable them on here. Okay. It can be, but I've been having a really rough time of it lately. And also, I forgot to bring my... Yeah. Okay. Oh, you're back. Pockets. I'm so sorry about that. I have no idea. Was it just a timeout? Did it just time you out or something? Oh, gosh. Okay, I don't know how that happened. I'm going to... After this game, I'm going to disable the moderation. For what just happened. Oh, God. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and activate Orb Weaver Spinneret. We are going to activate Savior Bloodshed. We are going to come in for a measly 8. But it's never just 8, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Yeah, I'll make sure I disable that later. Activate that, discarding that, letting that resolve, pushing that up, and then... Hi! Big Dagger! Banish a card for me. Also, I'll draw a card, please. Woo! Shiny! Dagger! I don't need it right now. Oh, I wish my tunic was up at 3. Oh, if my tunic was up at 3 this turn, y'all. Alright. Yes, close combat chain. They remained marked. It's okay. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, so they're gonna swing at me. That's fine. We are going to go ahead and mask here. I mean, it matters not, but they're my favorite. I will take 3. Their max output is 2 arcane, unless they get... Nope, it is just 2 arcane. We'll just go ahead and activate that. Activate up sticks and run. Come in for just a small amount. Hey, we got it! Okay. Mitch, what do you mean? What dagger specifically? It's a good game to my opponent. Let's mark that as a win in the books. We got there. Definitely brought the wrong boots. They had 2, 4, 5, 6. They could have blocked 9, but they would have had to give it. Oh, you're talking about the big dagger I just threw? Incredibly poisonous. Just very, very toxic driven. Or maybe it's not even that it looks toxic. Maybe it's more that, like, it hits a vital, you know? Maybe we're thinking about it wrong. Like, obviously when a warrior does big numbers, you're supposed to think of, like, an axe lopping off a limb or something like that. But maybe when an assassin's dagger is hitting for, like, 15, maybe it's like a dagger piercing a lung or something, you know? Let's be a little more creative. Like, how would you have an assassin in D&D? How would you explain the assassin's attack in D&D? Obviously, you want to be like, hey, you slit the guy, you slice with your 2-inch dagger and their arm falls off. It finds the sweet spot. Okay, so let's take a look at the deck list, since that's what we're going to be talking about right now. Looking here, I can see that everything worked really well. Do I think that these are kind of redundant into the Ziggy matchup now? Yeah, I mean, they're nice to have, but really, I think they're just more for the Katsu or for the, obviously, Ocilio and Aurora, but, like, at this point, they might... I don't know. Chat, what do y'all think? Do I cut these? Do I just cut Amulets? Is Amulet just a dead card now? Let me know your opinions. This is a little hard to trigger against Ziggy. Obviously, Ziggy is very, very... Yeah, that's fair. Huntsman does make people bleed to death by decking them. It is a dead card. Damn, okay. Then we're going to put these into the maybe pile. We will add back... Where is it? I don't have 3 of them yet. We'll add in a Reaper's Call. And then we will also add back... I do have one. I don't have an Overcrowded for the mirror. There we go. Okay. Relentless Pursuit. You know what? That's not a bad choice as well. No, I like that. I like that more than the Reaper's Call. You're right, Mitch. I think you're 1,000% right. Yeah. Pockets, by have enough arsenal hate, you mean the Overcrowded? Yeah, that's true. Okay, looking at it, I think this is really good. I think this is the good counters for myself. 2 ally counters. I still am very iffy about up 6 and run in yellow. But it's fine. We're going to give this another shot. if you are here for the first time, welcome. My name is sthavock. I do a bunch of lore stuff on YouTube for Flesh and Blood, but I also just enjoy playing the games. So if this is your first time here, please leave a like, share, follow, or subscribe. Whatever floats your boat. Okay, I don't like this. It's going to be a slaughter. Pointless. We'll go those for damage and a sync load for filtering. They will get marked quite a lot, so actually we're going to go with a more stealth focus. Wait, what does boom grenade say? That has to be a mech attack. If boom grenade said the next attack, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Too early for a Codex of Frailty. Alright, after this game I need to take a bathroom break. Hey, new Marvel Dio. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. Revert to start of the chain. There we go. Coming for 5. Yeah, boom plus max speed makes me cry, but that's why I disrupt. Alright, we're getting the full fridge, y'all. Okay, not bad, not great. Without a Kiss of Death, this might actually be tempted to just take whatever they send my way. This is 8. What am I looking at here? 4, 8, 12. Ooh, okay. I need to take a bathroom break real fast. I will be right back, y'all. Alright, I am back. And I did just take that damage because this hand says deal a lot of damage if this runs. And I don't think that they're going to be able to max B me here. Wait, they have... Yeah, they tech load here. Okay, this hand is going to... This is going to hurt, but I think I can present a lot of response. And a tech load count. Wow. Okay, so I think with this hand, I would have, like I said, this hand would have been amazing had I had a Kiss of Death, but we take what we can get. Oh, hold on. I meant to play that out as well. Yo, what's up, Waves? How's it going? We are just getting our butt a little handed to us by this dash right now. But we got a boom grenade out of their hand. And I wish they had presented more so I could have hurt them a little bit. Takes Aura's attack for less and inertia throws. Yup. DT? Mitch, what do you mean DT? Desert Treasure from RuneScape? Oh, Death Touch. Yeah, I forgot to take it out. This deck list has not been properly worded yet. Looks like we can do block 3 here. Pretty simple block. Okay, go ahead and then we will take this. Puffin is the cooler deck, won't lie. Alright, let's take this. It's not lethal, and it's very unlikely. Yep. Okay, so this is an action card with... Well, they can only choose one action card. That sucks. No reason to prevent the on-hit. They are now well aware of the T-Tox in my hand. So I think we just send Death Touch and Arsenal Tarantula Toxin. Let them simmer for a little bit. And hope that we can do some shenanigans. How many gunshots do you have on there? 2. You're going to get 1 resource. You have a pool of grips. Not worth the inertia. Not worth the frailty. So it's blood rot. They're blocking. They're blocking this. Bold. Yeah, I don't think this is worth it. Okay. I'll take it. Exactly. Whenever Ryu's theme comes on, I become the main character. Okay, add that to the art. Oh. Well, they already discarded their... Okay, so we just go... only chumps block? We've seen 2 red boom grenades, so let's just say... only chumps block? Okay. Boost, 2 floating. Cerebellum processor off the top. Very lucky. Zipper hit for 5. That does put us in a very awkward range. They've already gotten the card off top. They're going to shoot their gun at least twice. We will block 3. Go ahead and trigger mask. Okay, that's fine. It's plus 3 damage. Worst case scenario. They will either shoot me once or shoot me twice. If they shoot me twice... 14. take the first gunshot, obviously. It's funny. I should have given them an frailty token. Are you going to Cerebellum for that Arsenal? Probably not, because I'm Funnel Web right now. Yep. So, let's just say... We're gonna do our darndest to hit them hard. Silly's... the accelerators, of course. This should still be fine. I just have to give up the blue here. That's fine. I forgot about accelerators. Savor Bloodshed. Orb Weaver Spinneret. Kiss of Death. They should know I have a T-Tox in Arsenal. Let's see if they remember. Okay, so we are going to do Flick the Clave to get them marked to YOLO this turn, because it has to be a YOLO turn. Activate Black Tech Whisperers. Activate both sides of T-Tox. This pushes it up to 14 damage, which is sad. Draw... Damn. Damn! Damn, we were close. Okay, get them down to 1. That's fine. I get the value out of the chess piece. Probably right to have saved that. Ha-ha! Block 6. No! You bastard! Okay, we'll sigil here. Okay, take 2. No gun charges. No gun charge. 1 gun charge. 1 gun charge. Block 3, send 4, rip 2 cards out of their hand at least. Probably just, they can easily survive with just 1 card rip. Damn it. Okay. That's frustrating. Okay, give me the top card. Let it be red. It's a silver. I have no armor to chump block that, so we just go, hey, here's a block 3. Here's a block 3. Come on, anything that is 3 damage or less, please. Cerebellum Processor comes out. Crank Cerebellum Processor. Oh. Okay. Chump block for 2. Play Codex of Inertia. Top card in my deck. Stealth. Happy. Top card in my deck. Not stealth. Unhappy. It has to go again. Gunshot afterwards. Can't get to do that. Never mind. They have a gunshot. Alright, come on. A 4-item hand. That's all I need. That's all I need for them. Okay, I got all 3 blocks. I'm happy about that. Dude. Okay, okay. Looks like they might have. Let's go ahead and just block 3 here. Spark and... Oh my gosh. Items out the wazoo, I guess. Yeah, so that way they can send an extra attack. That makes sense. Block 5. And then block 3 and die to gun. GG. Okay. Well, it was very, very close. If I had... They definitely drew their... the one that does the shenanigans. What is that card? T-Bones perfectly. Especially... Or maybe they just weren't playing them until I had no armor. I can definitely beat a Dio. I don't think it's impossible. I've done it multiple times. It's just you gotta be playing into your outs, and I don't know if I was doing that perfectly. So definitely need some more practice into a Dio. Because if they are not LL'd... Hey, thanks, Waves. If Dio is not LL'd by Vegas, I will be in surprise. I think Flesh and Blood, Living Legends Award. Dio's pretty out there, right? Yeah, 830. I think there's a chance that Dio does LL by Vegas. So, if that's the case, then the only one I really need to worry about is Techlo Boston. And honestly, it's free. So I hear. Yeah, 8:30 exactly. Oh, I think that's what I just saw at least. Yeah, 8:30 to on the point, on the freaking, on the blah, 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 on the dot. Volda, first please. Good luck, have fun. This is going to be a slugfest. What do I normally do against this? We'll do 2 the points for the extra damage. We'll do take up the mantles, inertia, let me just say thinking, and then 1 inertia trap. True. Okay, we'll give this a shot. Probably a mistake. We'll see. They're playing Basalt Boots. Cards in deck. Coming with an Art of Desire Body Mind. If it hits, great. If not, oh well. It's getting a card. That's what matters. It's getting 2 cards because they must think I have just an it. Okay, they also want to be overcrowded into the graveyard ASAP. Let's get rid of our blade. That way we can just have 2 points up on my opponent. And 2 cards out of their deck. And then we can just go, hey, Arsenal, the Kiss of Death. Woo! Terra Sunder sucks. Hey, Waves, well, I hope your surgery recovery is going bad. I've been there before. It is the worst. I mean, going good. Did I say going bad? Because if I did, I feel so silly. So we're definitely blocking this. And we're blocking it like this, because then we ignore the Terra Sunder. The question is, I mean, let's be honest here. It is just 3. They don't have any floating, so it's not like they can pummel me here. That's a card saved for the Arsenal. And it prevents the Terra Sunder trigger, which is always good. Oh, Waves, I'm glad I can be your entertainment tonight. I'll be here for a while. I don't have a lot to do tonight. I'm just living my best life right now. Okay, let's go ahead and choose Board Weaver. Fantastic. Then we can do Kiss of Death into Stain, right? So this is essentially 4 value. This is 4 value. It sure does. It sure does. Okay. So either way, Yes. Yeah, Orb Weaver is mana cheating, I think. Yeah, I mean it's not, isn't that or do you mean like stacking your mana when you need it? So this is 4 value minus a mark because they're not going to have reactions, but it does let me see their hand. So we could do Orb Weaver Spinneret into Kiss of Death, into Dagger, into Flicking the Kiss of Death. But I would remove, well, Stanza gives it go again, which is what I need. I'm going to have to give up knowing what's in my opponent's hand here, which is bad. Because I would love to know what's in my opponent's hand, because then I can properly send damage. All right, but the Stanza of the Redback is free. That's going to be a 6 block. That's fine. We're going to get up 3 value to get 4 damage. When I played against a Volda at the Calling in Memphis, for the, I think until like until they were at like 14 health, I was up, I was at full life. Shelter, that's fine. Because we're just going to present the Calicera. Flick the Kiss of Death. I have no idea, man. I was playing it so well. It was also day 2, round 5, I think. So it was in like an early game. It was a late game. It was crazy. It was insane. So I think they're just gonna send a hammer. Seismic Eruption. Okay. Seismic Eruption. With that known, that means that the attack in their hand is probably a 3-cost attack. What could they have that costs 3 as a Guardian attack? It's not the hammer. Rashido, exactly. When Mario LLs, I have no idea at the moment. I'm not even kidding. It is a scary process. Boulder drop. Block 4, 5, 6, 7. Take 3. Go up sticks and run into a Kiss of Death. Sneaking in. I'm going to see if this works, and then I hope my opponent's okay with me taking it back when it doesn't. When Mario goes back LL, I might just stay in the Mario family. So this would be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The other answer is just to let this fall, mark them, move to their turn, which honestly is what I'm going to do. Oh, wait. Hey, Puffin looks like they might be good. Okay? Talk about daggers. Don't like that very much. Got 2 take up the mantle. You could do lock 6, come in for. Lock 6, come in for 6 like that. No reason to do anything besides hand paint here. Lord Weaver, discarding this. Come in for 6. And then if it hits, fantastic. If not, I can always move. So that is going to block for 6. We are going to choose Persuasive, will assure. Well, no, because this will fall down by 2, right? So this would be 9, 8, 7. So it's going to be 7. We are going to do Persuasive Prognosis to get that 1 damage in. The inkling of damage. And we are taking... It's whatever I want, ladies and gentlemen. We're taking the pummel. We're getting rid of 2 of the pummels from the deck. That way I don't have to worry about anything. And they can't do anything. Their turn is nothing. Oh. That boulder drop. Yeah, I think so as well. Mecha is a very cheap class right now. If I take 7, put a Command and Conquer on top of my deck, pain in the backside, I'm not going to be able to draw a card, but they will be marked. My turn is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 value for 7 value on life. Puts me down to 30, which is only 4 life difference. This puts it on top of my deck, which gives me another shot at it later. They are not marked. I'm going to be marking them this turn, most likely. Okay, blocking 3, that's fine. That's what I expected. Oh, they're going to be marked at the end of this turn. Do not worry. It's just how do they want to be marked? And it looks like they want to be marked by just the simple dagger. And then we're just gonna come in for 2. You know, let them know that I'm willing to lose my mark here. If they block, I'm super happy. But y'all, okay, that's yes, I will banish a inertia trap because I think that's the only one I brought in for this list. Cool. Give up Flick Knives, bad. Win con. Give up Tunic, can't do the shenanigans I really want to do. Give up... I mean, yeah, we're going like this. This sucks. Okay. Coming in for 9, baby. Okay, so they have 3 non-defense reactions in their hand. I've seen only 1 shelter. That's 39 cards in deck, so that's 43. Yo! It's just 4 damage. That's all it is. It's just 4 damage. It puts me back in front of the game. I bet they're wishing they'd have the card that lets me draw a card, you know? The hat that lets me draw a card on hit. So they're putting Crown of Providence in front of this. Interesting. They must not like their hand. Oh, the Salt Boots. Okay. I'll take the silver, I will arsenal the card, and I'll let them pass off. Swing this for 4. What is my turn? Sad, not good. Block here. Is my CNC in graveyard? It is not. I pitched it. They will have an arsenal, so I'm happy about that. So block 2. Send Numby. Cool. They did arsenal. They did arsenal. Hey, hey, first, how dare you speak down on Assassin? Assassin is the most fun. And now we are just going to activate this, unfortunately. If that is a D-react in their arsenal, it is not, but I don't regret my decision because now I can come in with the leave no witnesses while they have their arsenal loaded and they can't remove it. They still have Crown of Providence. Ugh! Damn it! Why you think through your moves, y'all. But it's going to hit another card in their deck. I'm going to get my Ponder resolved. Oh! It's okay, buddy. All right, here we go. Yeah, Overcrowded is the best card. Oh my god. That is 4. What can I do on my turn? Issue is lack of go again, so I think it's pain in the backside. On hit, fantastic. Otherwise, sticks and run into dagger, into leave no witnesses, arsenaling the Kiss of Death. I'll take the 3 and go down to even life. Y'all, Patrick, man, I have no idea. This is an insane amount of pummels. It is definitely Rainbow Pummel. But the thing is, I did get 2 of their red pummels already. So they're sitting there in the banished. It was pretty interesting. Okay, so like I said, that just means you know what? That's fair. That's fair, Josh. Josh, very, very fair. If I'm gonna add Gravy Hate, you have to add Assassin Hate. They can either prevent this dagger from marking them, which it doesn't look like they're going to do, unless they have a D-react. They don't. But that just means, hey, give me that card in your arsenal. Yeah, good idea. Yeah, exactly, Waves. Rainbow Pummel for Pride Month. Okay, so 4. This puts me down to 18. My turn is going to be... Actually, because I'm red back, that's not bad, which means I can do some shenanigans like play dagger, play this, well, no, I guess I'm playing that, so... Okay, not bad. I guess it really depends on if they block out the first dagger or not, because if they do, then I definitely want to change my opinion. So I think what it's going to be is, why would that matter? Because it's on demand, redback trigger. Wait. Okay, you know what? It's not the worst move in the world. Because I can do it like this. I know why I had to do it that way now. Because the Mark of the Black Widow won't be turned on. That's fine. Okay. Get those small pings of damage in. Then we will do Orb Weaver Spinneret. Kiss of Death trigger. Yeah, I misplayed this hand. I should have thought this one out a little bit more. That's fine though, it happens. They will probably block. Discarding this. Giving it go again, because they are not blocking unless they are about to dump. Yeah, so Eruption for 3, which will put this up to +2, 7, 8. Persuasive Prognosis on hit. Steal a card from your hand. Give me your Iron Fists, okay? And then let's see what that arsenal is that you've been protecting. Oh, it's probably the Command and Conquer, right? Oh! I don't like that. Y'all, I don't, well. Well, I don't like that. That's definitely a pummel. This is definitely going to be for at least 13, maybe 14, 15 damage. Okay, not so sure about it being a pummel anymore. Just gonna yeah, it means they're going to get 5, but it also gives me this. What do I do with this? Well, we know they're running pummels. So let's see if they've got one in their hand. They do not. They have a D-React. So, Hunter's Clave. Yes. Yes, block with 2 cards. You fool! It matters not! Codex of... Oh, wait, no, you've got the shield. Shit. Alright, it matters a little. They have the shield. The shield that I opened in my gold foil is going to be my downfall! How many retrieves have I seen? 1? I feel like I've seen 2. Yeah, I've seen 2. And I'm only running 3 now, so. Well, they can just play whatever Guardian attack they want for free, dominated. Okay. That's funny. I should have flicked that die for extra damage. I know what card I'm blocking with. That's sad. So, block 3, go take 6, go to 1, lose Arsenal, present. That's funny because I would have gotten the retrieve, which is hilarious. Okay. Sad, but it happens. I'll take my frailty token back, thank you. We will start by presenting 1 damage. This can only go up to 5, right? Yeah. Best shield in the game, mind you. So let me know if you want a gold foil. Not lethal, not worth it. Okay, so they are going to say, hey, here's a shelter. Yeah, you want to do activate ability of Shelter from the Storm. Then we will break the chain, go up sticks and run, come in for 5, and now I can't flick to kill because of Shelter from the Storm. However, they do not, I believe, have... So they are blocking 5. Worst case scenario is just keeping that for Arsenal for next turn, because I just need to keep a blue to keep threatening their life totem. And I got one. We can just go block 8, and then go dagger. Yeah. Cool. What a good card. When this attacks, if you control the Seismic Surge, create a Seismic Surge. This is the turn I would have taken the ley lines of the old ones as well. Damn. Well, it doesn't matter now, because ley line to trigger needs a hit now. So anytime it would trigger, it would have to kill me. At any point on the board, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of value. So I can just keep walking them down. And eventually they're not going to take the Hunter's Claim. Like here. Yeah, I was about to say, there's no way they don't let this hit. I mean, they don't prevent this. If they say no blocks, then I know they have a D-react. But if they still say no blocks, there's no way I don't go for the kill. That's the other issue. Is I'm forcing myself to go for the kill when I see the opportunity. They need to think it's a T-Tox in my arsenal. I have 1 left in deck. Right? No, they're all out. Okay. So we just go pass. We go +3 on the hit. So now it's going to deal 2 damage, which will put them down to 3. However, they're still always going to be taking 2 to 3 cards out of my hand. Because I didn't bring enough D-reacts into this split. 4-cost D-reacts into this match. So now they have the opportunity, if they have a D-react, to put 1 in front of this to prevent any of the damage from going over. They are at 24 cards, I'm at 15. So they're going to win by deck if I don't, and I'm already out of T-Tox, so I think I'm good as dead. Yep. Yep. Well, I mean, maybe if they keep a card, I can Codex of Frailty. So, I can block 9 easily. Tech plating. Okay, promising terrain, so they're going for... What are they doing? You would want to... Okay, pitching promising terrain for tech plating. 7. Frustrating. Well, I mean, I'm getting a card out of their hand. Undo block. No, because then I won't be able to flick them. Send CNC for 6. Not good value. Essentially the same as sending... Because that gets 1 card, that gets 2 cards out of their hand. 1 card out of their hand plus 1 card out. Yeah, we're sending CNC for 6. We're losing Flick Knives. That is going to be the death of me. I can already feel it. Gotta send the best numbers I have. Because they can't just 1-block this. If they can't D-react it, so if they draw all their D-reacts, they're in trouble. They can't just 1-card block it, they have to 2-card block it, meaning that there's a good chance that they only leave D-reacts, giving me a chance to come back. Okay, I think I found an out. Not enough cards for it to physically matter, but that's fine. Okay, so we got 2 blues, which is good. If they can't send an attack, like they had 2 red D-reacts. Okay, so they are sending this in for 4. Frustrating. Try and kill them with it to the point then. they have to block all of my daggers? Or do they overblock all of my daggers? If I had flick knives, this would have been a good opportunity. If they block 3 here, I definitely push it up because then that's 1. Okay, so they're blocking 5. That's okay. And then they're forced to either... They block themselves into overblocking. Please tell me... Oh, I forgot... pick up the... Not pick up the point. The one that cycles itself. Ah, why did I do that? I've got 9 cards left, so... Oh, they're... we got them! We got them! We're in their heads! We're in their heads! Send the dagger back for 1. And we know those 2 cards in their hand are actions, not D-reacts. And I can assume that their arsenal's not a D-react, because if it was, then they would have probably used it by now. Their best out is just to send a hammer. My best out is to keep 2 cards to block with, hope that I draw another reaction, and have enough to just push through enough damage. And I realize I have not been running polls in chat. I will make sure I am doing that later. Blocking 1 card. Honestly, this would just be 1 value. We are keeping that for next turn because I don't see how they have anything outside of Swing Hammer. Exactly. I do have the Inertia Trap. Good night, Mitch. Hey, man, thanks for hanging out. Oh, wait, sorry, that was Marco, not Mitch. Marco, good night. Sorry, you guys have the same M, and my brain goes, it's Mitch. No. Good night, Marco. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. All right, here we go. Let's see if they give me 2 cards every turn now. Because they have to know that that is not a winning strategy. To the point to get them marked. Ah, they had the shelter. They had the perfect counter, y'all. They had the perfect counter. Ah! That's fine. That's fine. This is 4. We'll just keep going. We'll go over. We'll go over. Yeah! We got there! Hey! We did it! We got over the wall. Good game. Good game. How much did they have left? Oh, they had a pulverize. Yeah. They definitely were, man. They definitely were. Oh my gosh. What a game. Sense weakness is interesting. Because I don't run allies, but it does give +1 dominate. Yeah, obviously the D. What was left in my deck? Pretty banger next hand, honestly. Because they, especially with the hand that they had left over, they couldn't even send hammer. So I would have gone Orb Weaver Spinneret. Oh, I did have the relent. Okay, so I literally had the infinite damage. Okay. Y'all, Mario's been nice to me today. Mario's been nice to me today. It has not been doing it a lot lately. However, we're going to break Mario's heart. We are going to play a game of Big Swole as a palate cleanser. Just stick with me. I promise this is just going to be for fun. We are just going to really quickly run in, do 1 10-minute game of arcane damage and die. And then I'm going to go back to Mario and realize my mistakes. You know, these are what you have to By the way, Michael, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for stopping by. Okay. Oh, wait, who the hell subbed to me? I see a follow, but someone else subbed me. Why did that not trigger anything? Am I an idiot? No, I don't. Someone subbed to me and it didn't trigger anything. Holla. We are looking at reactions. So let's go Cosmic Suture. We're gonna go with these, and we will take out... You do get Flurry tokens, so Overcrowded is a good block. Mental Block is not a good block. I'm just playing some good games, great games. Also, I realized I set this up as if I was going with the other flow, which I am not. We are going to run we're going to run a Scour to try and trip them up, and this deck is going to go awful because I realized this deck is not the right deck list. This was the untested one. We're screwed. We are so screwed unless my warrior opponent only brings 2 AB. We might be less screwed here. Cool. Flashbolt! Cancel. Sorry. Resolve that. Meteor Storm. Resolve that. Flashbolt. Haha! Damage! Take 2. Okay, so take 5. They are not able to swing it again, which is Gouda Feta. Volzar will be tapped. And I don't have a way to generate to trigger Starfall. Guys, this deck didn't do the thing it was supposed to do. 3 arcane damage. What did I do wrong? Yay! Arsenal overcrowded. Oh gosh. This will block 5. Sorry, this will block 3, 4. Take 1. It's not on hit go again. It is just swing go again. So we can just do block. Yeah, that's gonna be rough. That's rough, buddy. We can block 5 here. Send this next turn. That's fine. We have our lightning flow. What we're gonna do with it? Nothing good. Oh gosh. I don't want to discard this. Instead, we will block 4. That's fine. And then we will have to arsenal the Meteoric Impact. What is this deck doing? It's not the deck. It's me. I'm well aware. Okay. Okay. Arsenal that. Okay, not bad. We can do some things. We can do some things. I'm starting to believe. Dealt arcane damage to an opposing hero if you have played another wizard non-attack. That card would have been great with the other one. So instead, what we are going to do is play out Sigil of Aether, activate Ocilio, pitching that, discarding Sigil of Aether, triggering Hat, playing out Sigil of Aether, being sad we didn't get the card we wanted, and then going to just rent 3. Y'all, I think Hala might be good into Ocilio. We might have have a problem here. Sigil of Aether pops, deals 1 arcane damage, which will trigger the meteoric impact, allowing me to arsenal. Oh, wait, which also triggers Volzard, allowing me to trigger the meteoric impact. Boom. 7 damage. We're not as far behind as it initially seemed. Okay, we're pretty far behind now. We can do this into... Yeah, that's not bad. They don't have a flurry, which I'm happy about. They have everything else going their way, though. Okay. Sharpening. So now it's going to have 2 counters on it. So it's going to come in for 5. We are going to play out a Cosmic Reinforcement to play out that to target the scene of play. And we're going to take 1! Ouchie. Oh, no! Well, it doesn't have... It can't swing twice yet. How are they going to swing it twice? They don't have any flurry. Yes. Exactly right. Pretty pleased with the cherry on top. Give me something good! Five arcane damage. Fear it! Fear the old blood lords. Create 2 ponders for a lightning flow. No, thank you. Add that to my arsenal. Thank you. Well, I'm not going to say this hand is bad. I don't think it is. They once again don't have a way to swing twice, but I could do... That breaks, trigger Volzar, play that, trigger Volzar, Constello Flow Tide, into strike twice, arsenaling a static shelter. Yeah, that's what I do here. We're looking at just 5 damage. Let's not trigger any reprise. What's this do? Okay, so a free sharpen. I feel like this is the armory deck, by the way. That's the only reason I would win this. Oh, wait, hold on. Because I need to put a card in the graveyard first. There we go. And then we will do Stella Uplift. Then we will do Stella Flow Tide. One more Arcane. Tapping Volzar. Strike twice. Yeah, we'll keep that for future turns. Okay, I think I figured it out. We're just gonna keep dealing arcane damage until they die. What does this create? It sharpens the sword. Okay, so we have a few options here. How much is this coming in for? 10. So really only 1. When this hits, so 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's gonna hit. Yep, that's really bad, y'all. That might kill me here. Oh my lord. No, I don't really see a reason to create a lightning flow right now, if I'm going to be quite honest. Yikes. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on my turn. Is there no way that I can just go... I mean, I guess we just go... block 3. Ugh. Well, this is not doing what I want it to do. We could just do block 6, take 2, Arsenal, Echo Flash. Bad. Block... yeah, that's what we have to do, though. Because I'm missing 1 point of arcane value from Echo Flash. Okay, so they got a flurry. We're going to say no blocks. C for 6. Okay, so now we have to do our shenanigans. We can go chromatic reinforcement into Echo Flash, discarding Echo Flash, dealing 2 arcane, take 6, Cosmic Flare, Aether Flare, Stella Flow Tide, Basilio Trigger, eat it, hope for more. What are other choice? Activate Cosmic Flare, Storm Striders, Aether Flare with 0 floating. Yeah, that's what we'll do here. So this is going to be for 4. Take 6, go down to 1. They are at 6. Definitely going to lose this game. That pop's giving me no value for it. Arsenalling and overcrowded. Trigger silly, Cosmic Suture, this now blocks for 4. And this has 4 prevention. So we have 8 prevention right now. Block with Scour. Nope, can't do that. Block with Meteoric Impact. This is 4. Can't get it to 5. So we're going to do Ocilio pitching that, discarding that, Volzar activation, Cosmic Suture, gain the resource, eat the car. Oh my gosh. Well, we can't trigger it twice, so we'll just have to say okay. I wish I had saved Ocilio for this turn instead, but we will just untap the staff I control and come in for a lethal amount and hope that I get a lethal amount of arcane damage next turn. They'll take 4, go down to 2, and I mean, not really. We are just going to go ahead and wait till they pitch out. Block, trigger Ocilio, down 1 resource, that's fine, gain resource. have it. If I block 4 like this, trigger Ocilio, yep, and then make them have the reaction. If they say pass, just put out Chromatic Refinement. Okay, there we go. Okay, and now they have 1. So we are going to go ahead and pitch this, discarding that. Wait, hold on. Discarding Echo Flash. Echo Flash goes to the graveyard. That's 1 arcane damage. Stick. It's now 2 arcane damage. And they will go up, and then we will go ahead and play that for a measly 1, 2. And I win. Pow! Okay. Good game. Okay. So looking at their deck list, it was not just the Armory deck. They had the Ripples Away. They had Command and Conquers. Yeah! I did the thing with Ocilio, and it wasn't even the right Ocilio deck or version. I'm tired, y'all. I played the wrong deck. I trained myself wrong as a joke. This deck was something I was working in the middle of progress with. We're going to go back to my creepy crawlies. We're going to do one more game of Mario. We're going to lock in. We're going to be good at the game. We're going to take Mario to Vegas, baby. Vegas. Strippers. 1 bubblegum shrimp. Boo. Shots. Strippers. 1 bubblegum shrimp. What about Reno? Cheaper strippers. Treeper booze. 2 bubblegum shrimps. And if anyone, without looking that up, can quote where that is from, you know what? I will give you one of those, if you can quote where that is from without looking it up, I will give you a Rhinar v. Dorinthia classic battles deck. I will ship it to you anywhere in the United States of America. If you're outside the United States, but you can get it from me next time we go do the same event. But if you can tell me where that is from, I promise you, this will go, you can even, in the comments, if you can tell me where that is from, and you will have to quote 1 other line from the movie. Wait, Michael, you're not out of the country, are you? Are you saying you don't know it, so you can't look it up? All right, Syndra. Ooh, okay. Not playing those. We're doing this. I'll go ahead and say infiltrates. Good luck. Have fun. Oh, wait. Sorry. Good luck. Have fun. Whoops. Where go? Max V damage. Max V damage. Max V damage. And then we will take out the Death Touch and the Art of that, and we will add in that, and we will add in that. All right. It's a funny movie. I'll tell you it later, man. I always watch it on okay. They're not running the prevention. This is a tool we're going to use later. All right, come in for 1. Dump their hand. I'm like, damn it. Flick. Wait for Mark to resolve. Incision. To the point. Big damage opening! Oh! Oh! We don't even need to try. Okay, what the hell am I supposed to do with this hand? Trigger. I wish my tunic was up. That's fine. Go ahead and get your 3 cost. We're going to take the damage. If they look like they're going to go no arsenal, then I'll block with the CNC. But for now, I'm just going to keep it in hand. The worst part is just no on-hit effects. Blazing Hedgehog looks like they are going to keep the arsenal, so we'll block here. Say. Yep. I forgot. They're playing Mask of Momentum. No! What am I doing? I was not paying attention for like the last 30 seconds, and I realized I messed up. Block 5. Alright. We know the mask is there now. We're smarter than this. Come in for 6. Steal a card from their deck. There's a good chance I can play it. It's gonna steal one of the Draconic cards. What card do I get? Hey! Ha 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 ha! Ha ha ha! Oh! Okay, let's think about this. I think we go... They're just pitching the snatch. We'll just throw the boots in front of there since I'm planning on breaking those this turn. Yeah, you can go ahead and flick your dagger at me. That's fine. That's fine. That's not fine, because it's going to hit. You're going to draw a card, but my turn is going to be Kiss of Death, Orb Weaver, cut from the same cloth, Kiss of Death, Black Tech Whispers, Tunic, Graphene. It looks like I'm going to have to do that there. If this had go again, I'd be super happy. But it doesn't, and they don't have reactions. Big one of these for big numbers. Into Clave. Okay. This is going to suck. We're going to take a lot of damage again. We're just going to be racing them. It's got to work eventually, right? Yeah. I'm so screwed. I'll take the 2. I need to start disrupting their hand, so that means I will need to Codex of Frailty here, most likely. Okay, so they're keeping that card. That sucks, because I was so sure they were going to throw it at me. So because they kept it, what does that mean I want to do? Cut from the same cloth into Kiss of Death. Keep 3-card hand. That seems like the most obvious, like, hey, they have 8 D-React. Okay. They have 8 D-React in their hand. Okay, so if they just decide that they want to D-React the heck out of this dagger, fine. So that would need to be... So now I'll let them decide if they want to D-React here. Fate Foreseen. That's going to be a total of 8 block. They will take 3. I will Tunic into Glycera. Jeez, moment moments I wish maybe I just deal 1 damage to defending. If the damage is dealt this way, the dagger was hit, and you draw a card. Destroy the dagger. We're just gonna mess around and see what happens here. If they have the card in their arsenal, that would be insane. We are hoping the only card worth its salt right now. Well, let's just be smart about this. Let's just go like this. Okay. No reason to play Codex here. The arsenal is not worth it. I'm going to be drawing a card off of the throw dagger. However, I'm about to draw another Codex, which is going to be the funniest thing in the world. Oh yeah, they're just going to shelter away. Oh yeah, that's also the other thing that they can do, isn't it? And there's no reason not to just send this dagger for 1. It's just going to eat the prevention. That's fine. They had the perfect counter to their own deck, y'all. Oh, did not mean to open manual mode. This is going to hit, because it's going to be Flick Knives for 4, go again. Then this is also Draconic now, which is interesting. What is my reward? Play, 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 dagger. Okay. I always love a double Saver Bloodshed turn. I think maybe I'll chump block with Mask of Deceit on the off chance that I roll a 3. And then if I roll a 4, if I roll... Yeah, that's sad. There you go. I'm not getting that Tunic back. You can have the 3 block. And just filter it out of the deck, why don't we? Just get you marked here early. Prevent the on-hit from mass triggering this turn. That's fine. March of Loyalty. Ouchies. 4. Alright. Yeah, and then you can Syndra there. Very nice, very nice. Good job to my opponent. Pain in the backside for 3. I'd be impressed if they block this. If they block this, they are reading so far into the future. What? I am running 4 retrieves. Wait. They're already marked. I don't actually have to do that. Okay. I don't even know why I started like that. That's hilarious. I forgot that I got the D-React that marks them. Woo! 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 Almost made a mistake. Okay, block 9. Got 5 block on armor. They would need all 3 cards to be block 3s. Okay, they're taking 4. Sink below. Flick the Hunter's Clave like I was planning on doing to draw 2 cards. To the point. Kiss of Death. Play to the point. Push it up to 13. And then this is 4 value, but in theory, I could get more value of it next turn. Arsenal. Oh, baby, am I. Orb Weaver Spinneract. Orb Weaver Spinneract. Kiss of Death for 9. Do I wish that Take Up the Mantle had them marked right now? Yes. However, I am going to be pushing them down to... well, they're going to be blocking, so we are also going to just flick one of the Callisteras. And then we are just going to Take Up the Mantle to +2 value to get them pretty low. Sub-10s low. Not anymore. Well, they're still going to be sub-10s. They're going to be, yep, exactly sub-10. So I'm happy about that. We're going to keep this in my hand so I can mark them next turn. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. And then we are coming in for 3. Go again. Pass, activate. Block 3. No mass trigger for you. All right. Pain in the backside. 3 threatening 4. Sink below. This could be for 5. 3 threatening 4. They've showed the willingness to block. Cool. Arsenal Incision. Well, this would get them. Let's just get that 1 value, and I should have probably sent that after when I realized that they blocked the first one. Then they'd have them 1 more. So that is 1 point value. If this is a 1-point game, that's how I lose. You can have my click knives here. I don't need them anymore. You can have Mark of the Black Widow here. I don't need it right now. Want them to draw a card. Okay, so they're going to assure that this is the first hit, this chain link. Okay, and they're also going to assure that they retrieve both kunais at the end of the turn. Prevent that from hitting, but also because of the, yeah, and then this hits a hero. Yep. Okay, so then flick the dagger. Wow, ended up being a really good turn for them. But it does prevent that from hitting, which is the main thing I wanted to stop. I know this sucks. Let's just hope that they don't have 8 more points of value out of those 2 cards. It is completely possible that they have 2 0-for-4s. They have a 0 for 3. And nothing else. Okay, we survived. Persuasive prognosis for 1. For the love of God, for 1. Blocking armor. Alright, let's see if they fall for the trick. I haven't played a single Just a Nick all game, and I don't even think I've pitched one. So currently, it looks like... Son of a gun! I'm so screwed, y'all. And I didn't even draw the card I needed. Block 3. I need a key. Take the 3. Okay, they don't have their mask anymore. They can always flick me to death, so that means... That was a good game, my opponent. Yeah, give it a go again. and the flick kills me. Damn it. Okay. All right. What a deck. Y'all, I think Syndra's good. I think Syndra might be good, y'all. Alright, well that was fun for me. I hope it was fun for all of y'all. I had well, let's make sure that it shows the true win-loss record. I had a great time playing tonight. I have not set that up. Chips, I will send that right now. Give me 20 seconds, buddy. However, if you are currently there and you would like to join my Discord, I do have Discord set up. Chips, there is my list right there in YouTube for you, my friend. So please, if you have not, feel free to join my Discord. It is a lore-focused Discord. It is the best place to talk with me directly. And if you are here for the first time, thank you very much for watching the stream. My name is sthavock. I am a flesh and blood lore YouTuber. I do almost weekly narration content on YouTube. Next week is Mario. So, I hope I will see you all in Discord. Hey, Chips, welcome to the group. Other than that, I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of the evening. I am going to be signing off. I know that Aggro is currently streaming, so we are going to, in Twitch, raid him. I believe he's streaming. Hold on. Let's make sure I'm right. He is. We are just going to quickly raid him, and thank you very much for being here tonight. Y'all take care. And if you're on YouTube, thank you for being here as well. Take care.